All right, here we are, Houston Business Expo. My man, Freddy Georges, man of the hour. Dude, I'm so happy for you, proud of you.
Oh,
How are you feeling right now, man?
excited, anxious, but I know the work's been done and it's
Yeah.
going to be a great turnout. We have tremendous registration and great momentum right now. So I'm feeling very strong.
That was some of the best advice I ever got when I would put these things on, because you feel that way, and then you're like,
Yes.
they told me, shout out to Dixie Sanders, because she's the one that said it. She was like, a lot of stuff's going to go wrong, but nobody knows. Like
Nobody knows.
nobody's going to know but you. So like, if you can either let it piss you off or you can just roll with it. Cause like, there's nothing you can do to change it, and nobody knows that it's a problem. And that helped me get through a lot.
That's right. And you're right. Nobody knows until you start talking about it and being all down or upset about it and reacting. But the way you react to it is the way people are going to react to what's going on around your environment. So you always have to stay uplifted, encouraged, and looking toward the future.
Yeah, 100%. Yes. So last, what do we get? 2,000 RSVPs, 60 exhibitors?
2,000 RSVPs. Majority of them are going to be business owners, executives, CEOs, presidents, or founders. So they're at the top level. We're not just talking about junior entry. This is a public event. Everybody's welcome. But for the majority of them, they are decision makers. And that's what makes our event so different, Taylor.
So I know you as a LinkedIn guru. So what motivated you to get into this particular industry?
What I love about the Business Expo model, I've been in the networking industry for over 10 years. We're doing a lot of happy hour events, and they're great, and it's a good way to meet people.
100%.
But what I love about the Business Expo model is that we crowdsource all these influencers, these exhibitors, these business owners, 60 in a room. Plus, they're out there pushing it out there to their audience and their email list and their social media followers. And so we end up, at the end of the day, with a huge registration, like we have over 2,000 registered business owners and professionals attending. And if that doesn't excite someone with the opportunity, I mean, where can you go right now? You're not going to go to the mall. You're not going to go by the water cooler. You're not going to go on the bus stop or at a bar and meet this number of individuals of quality and quantity. You're not going to do it. There's only one place to do it, and it's at the Houston Business Expo.
I was about to ask you what separates you from some of your local competition, but I think you just answered the question. And then a year planning, and then being able to piggyback off of last year's event.
Yes. So last year was a huge success. We first launched with 20 exhibitors in a small footprint room. And over 5 years, we have grown to the Norris Conference Center. And then our future goals would be places like NRG, Expo Hall, or the George R. Brown.
Yeah.
You know, so we have some time to grow. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for people that are excited about this kind of event, that wants to take part of it, but also wants to grow and be part of that growth as well, be part of that success story.
Yeah, so I think you're answering already. This is crazy. My question before I ask it, I was going to say, what's your target business, that would benefit the most by being here? There's a lot of people that are going to be here. They're already here, but, like for the next one, because, this is your 10th one. So.
One of the things that I try to focus on, and that we do a great job at focusing on, is that for the most part, not only are the attendees, but the exhibitors are truly business to business. You'll see some B2C, but 90% is going to be B2B. Yeah. So that's one of the key difference. And we truly have a huge demographic, not just siloed in one area or the other, from economic to industry to social background to geography background. We have a true dynamic demographic that is coming here today.
Yeah, and I saw it last year, so it's when you have just not just the booths and the exhibitors, doing business with the people that are coming through, doing network in that capacity. It's almost like speed networking a little bit. You get a little bit of time, but like they can do business with each other also, and there's a lot of relationships. There's common interest. If they're here, like they're moving in circles that are probably mutually beneficial.
Absolutely.
To both of them, right? And that's what this is. It's a big referral network. I mean, that's the game that I've been in for a long time.
It's all about connections and making those meaningful conversations, and I tell everybody, get a chance if you can, get here early, talk to all the exhibitors. Yep. We also brought little icebreaker cards in here. So if you're shy like me, an introvert, we've got ways to help you break that ice, have those meaningful conversations, And also, if you want to learn more about LinkedIn and do the follow-up, that's where the rubber meets the road, is that follow-up. That's the key ingredient right there.
Yeah, I mean, your classes on LinkedIn are top notch. I mean, it's, I'll have a 10-minute conversation with them and it's like, I mean,
Yes.
like you got to do this. So it's game changing. You can give your interface a lift for sure. Big time.
Absolutely.
All right. So, it's not all fun and games. So I'm sure you have some, challenges putting this all together. So what were some of the biggest challenges, struggles, with what you're doing?
Our last struggle is, I mean, weather is always a challenge. You never know what weather's going to look like. And then, of course, traffic. But we've been doing this so often and gotten so good at doing it. I don't want to say it's easy. You can do it in your sleep, but we know what to expect. We know what the moving parts are, and we already anticipate ahead of time. And so we try to take care and block all those obstacles before they become obstacles.
Love it, man. Well, I don't want to keep you too long. I know you're hosting. I know you got people to check in. So, dude, thank you for having me.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to interviewing a lot of the exhibitors, while we're having this Houston Business Expo today. And if you missed it this year, don't miss it next year. We'll see you there.
That's right. The Houston Business Expo, and thank you, and follow Disruption Nation with Taylor Waithofer. Yep. You won't be disappointed. You'll find everyday encouragement, everyday new knowledge, and everyday a way of looking at life and business and family and friends that you probably haven't thought of. And I highly recommend following Taylor Waithofer, Disruption Nation. Thank you again, Taylor.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much.